So here we go with a haul video. This is from Christmas. We're gonna start off with the books so I can get them put away before they get tore up, because they're old books. These we got at the estate sale a few months ago, if you remember that haul video. They're old Mary Poppins books, but they were cool and they were fairly good price, so went ahead and got them. Where's the copyright date on this one? Okay, 63 is when this one's from. And then this is a different one. This is also from 63. Oh, sorry. Then I got a Roy Acuff music songbook, I guess you'd say, songbook. And it's really cool. It's got a bunch of his songs in it. Looks like it's got some pictures in there. So that's pretty cool. That didn't come from the estate sale, that came from an antique store not too long ago. The rest of these came from the estate sale though. This is the 52nd Indy 500 program from 1968, as you can see right there. And Uncle Al, when he was over yesterday for Christmas, he was flipping through these. I think he looked at them more than anybody. There's a advertisement there for a camper. Most of it's about the 500 though. Color on it's pretty good. This one, the covers, it doesn't look faded out until you look at the other one. Sorry. You can see, but it's not too bad faded out. This is from 72. This one's in a little better shape. So I know Uncle Al and Papa Al both enjoyed looking at those. Then I got this old music book. I think this was for an organ, right? Yeah. For the parlor organ. Yep. This was $1.50 way back. I think this was from the 1800s. We found the date in it. Oh dear. Date 1886. And you can kind of tell by just the style of the cover. It's probably an 1800s book, even if it didn't have a year in it. But you know, it's just got some songs in it, music for the organ. I don't want to try to straighten that page out because it might rip or disintegrate and split in two. And I don't want that to happen. So Got 2 more books. I guess I'll get everything out from the estate sale first. I might as well get that done with. The Black Tiger at the Indianapolis. Black Tiger at Indianapolis, I should say. Another book about the Indy 500. This is an actual book, though. The other ones were just like programs. I like how the previous owner of this book scratched out crash and wrote blow. So the first few pages don't look so hot. But, oh, this was funny. I was reading this. As I was talking about in the other video about the estate sale, obviously some kids were living in the house at some point. The people that lived there must have had kids. This pretty much proves my point. I don't think any adult would bother to do this. But this says, I don't want to read this whole thing. I'm going to try to skim through it to you. But it's talking about pretty much don't copy it. And it says, unless, it's supposed to say prior written permission has been obtained from the publisher. They wrote, unless you want to. And I'm curious why they scratched out the copyright date and wrote 1692. Then this one's the third printing. Luckily they didn't scratch this one out, so we actually know when it's from. It's 1969. And it looks like it got stuck to another book. I don't remember that. Todd Eckerbert, something like that. Looks like he was is great. So, got a book there. This one's not in as good a shape. This Charlie Brown book. It's a little dirty in places, but and then it's obviously it looks like it's gotten wet. Maybe this is the book that these could have been stuck together, I guess. This is yellow, it kind of matches that other book. Maybe these were stuck together. I don't know. The inside of the book is mostly okay. You know, you can read everything. It's not moldy or anything, so. Okay, that's it with the books. Got a Gremlin postcard at an antique store a while back. I thought this was really cool for the Gremlin X. The X was the sport model, I believe. And it's an original one. This isn't like a reprint or anything. This is from 74. I'm just going by the license plate. Usually the promotional stuff has the year from which it was made. A Smoky Mountains cup. Looks pretty old by the graphic on the front of it. Kind of dirty inside, but it was up in the attic of that house at the estate sale. But this is pretty cool. It's probably from like the 50s or something like that. Great Smoky Mountains. Let's get back into more of my normal thing. I got a pack of memory chips, but let's get back into my normal. What I would say is more of my normal video. We're gonna start off with an old Lesney Superfast bus that's still in the package, double-decker bus. Berger paints. This is the Londoner, number 17. It's probably from about 75. So got a little damage to it. They've stapled the top of it back on, but Years are down here usually. Oh, hey, look. 75. That tells you I've probably have a few other versions of this bus. Don't have one in the package though, so that's nice. Now I do. Okay, this next series, they came from Kroger. They were in the 79-cent bin, but they ended up being $2. So that was an interesting surprise when we went to check out. Angle the camera down so maybe we can get more light on these. This is from the Gran Turismo, the Real Driving Simulator. Evidently that's a game. I just got them because they were cool. So this is the Renault Sport RS 1. In a nice charcoal gray. Kind of blends in with the background of the package. All these cars have really good graphics on them. If they were only 79 cents, I would have bought two of the ones that there were more than one of. Because I'm leaving these in the package. I bought the whole series of them, so. This looks like this one's going to hang up behind one of the other ones, because it's kind of bent. We also... I'm actually not a Skyline fan, but I have lots of Skylines. Or, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan. It's not like I don't like them, but, I mean, they're neat, but, like, some people are absolutely wildly insane over the Skyline. I'm just not into it that much, but I guess I'm into it more than I consciously think I am because I have lots of Skylines. This is the R34. Nice graphics on it. If I do decide later on to open these up, I will make a video of that. I probably won't though. Got a BMW M4. This is the safety car. Looks like it's got a carbon fiber looking top on it. I like those stripes. Nothing on the back. Got a Renault Megane Trophy. Megane, I suppose I'm saying that right? Something like that. Ooh, I like that blue stripe. It looks cool. Blue stripe going across the top of it. Excuse me for a second. Right, we got the 2014 Corvette Stingray. Not very many graphics on it compared to the other ones. It's got the Gran Turismo logo, the Corvette emblem, and then for some reason it has yellow headlights. I guess some of the rally cars do have, or not rally cars, but like track cars, I should say, have, you know, like yellow headlights. I've seen them before on TV. 3 more here. I think there's 8 in the series. Got the 2008 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. A nice looking car. What's there, 8 of them? Yeah, there's 8 of them. Got the McLaren F1 GTR. Yeah, most of these castings I've seen once or twice before. The Renault I have not seen. This McLaren I have not seen, although I haven't really looked for it. I don't know, some of these they might have made for specifically for this series. And then we got one more. This is the Ford GT. I have plenty of Ford GTs. So why not have another one? that's it for that series. Keeping with the theme of Matchbox, got another old Lesney, a Renault Le Car. This one's in very good shape. This side, the top part of Le Car is a little bit rubbed off. On this side, it's all there. For the most part, the chromy looking stuff is still on the wheels. It's not all rubbed off. You know, that stuff wears off with time and water and age, you know, a number of different things. This is from 1978. The Renault, what's it say? 5TL. It's got a little hatch that opens up on the back of it. Not sure what you would pull with a Le Car, but it's got a good trailer hitch on it. Doesn't look like it's ever had a trailer hooked up to it. Okay. Let's look at a bigger model here. Got a Buddy L kennel truck. It's probably from like the 50s. Kinda looks, it's a Ford, so it's probably like a late 50s Ford, 58 Ford, something like that, 59 Ford. I've got a buddy who works for a place, and there's a 59 Ford. I believe it was a grain truck or stock truck or something. I forget. I haven't seen it for a while, but I think they said it's a 59, so I'm kind of going by that. This looks quite a bit like that. It's got a good decal on the side here. Dog's eyes, I think, look a little creepy, but it's in good shape. Then it's got the plastic wheels on it. Personally, I don't like those wheels. From Buddy L, they have better wheels. Sorry, I've got a lot of crap over there. There's a Buddy L truck in there with metal, supposed to be silver hubs, and then the white wall tires. This, for a kennel truck, that'd be silly for it to have white walls, but the metal hubs would be okay. This is supposed to have, I meant to look this up before I made this video and I've forgotten. From what I remember, this is supposed to have some kind of thing that goes over the bed of the truck, you know, some kind of, I believe it was a canopy type of thing. We've got Buddy L Kennel on the back there. It's in extremely good shape. But it's got enough, you know, dings and scratches in it that I don't think it's been redone. I think it's just been taken care of. Because the wheels are pretty worn. Excuse me, they're pretty worn. You can't, it's not showing up on the camera. There's little nicks out of them and stuff. But then we get a few cracks in the windshield. But for the most part, the truck's in good shape. What other crap can we find in here? Got the Avon cowboy riding the buck and bronco. Bronze looking cowboy, copper colored cowboy with the bronco. I think this came from the estate sale. It did. So I guess I lied there. That's the last thing now, I know for sure. Another Avon thing, but this is from the antique store. This one's still full. You can kind of see it, the liquid sloshing around in there. This is the Volkswagen bus, microbus. It says love. Oh dear. The way that love is put on there. It looks like the metal sculpture that's at the Museum of Art in Indianapolis. Oh hey, that's a sticker that's been put over this. I think that might be a sticker of that sculpture. This says Volkswagen bus. Sure winner. Does this say bracing lotion? It's a little rubbed off. Motorcycle. It was leaking, so the motorcycle's screwed on there so that the Avon doesn't come out, the cologne doesn't come out. So motorcycle's on there crooked, but there it is. On the other side, we've got a rainbow and some flowers. Cute little bus, though. I don't have this one, so I've seen it before. Excuse me, I hadn't seen the Bronco before. Got another Nebo slide flashlight. This is the King. This is the super duper nice one. This is just the slide. This one you can zoom in on. I don't think you could do that on this. Oh, you could. I didn't know you could do that on this one. That tells you how much I know about this one. I just know it's got a magnet. It pulls out, and it's super bright. But the King's a little nicer. The zoom is much better on it than it is on that other one. This flashlight has a charger, so you don't have to mess with the batteries. I don't think. This might still take batteries. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it does. No user serviceable parts. Improper placement of this battery can lead to injury or product damage. This must be the rechargeable battery. It's kind of funny looking. I don't know what they mean by injury. Maybe it would leak, you know, and the battery acid would get on your hand. Or maybe it'll explode. I don't know. But again, this is the King. This pulls out, and you don't even have to click the button. It just, you just pull this, and the light turns on. And then when you push it closed, it shuts off. This one's still got the tag on it. What's it say? California required warning. Imagine that. Cancer and reproductive harm. It's a flashlight. I don't know. That's why I don't live in California. I loved it when we were out there, but I wouldn't live there because of all the safety regulations. There's where your charger plugs in. Then great big old dome over the little LED. This is super duper bright, as you can see. And then let me set this somewhere. Okay, so as you can see now, I forgot I had my backpack in here. As you can see now, it's got a very wide light. And if I twist it to my right, it gets smaller and more focused on one thing. So that's cool. That's what that zoom does. Then we've got some semis. Let me pull them out. You know what? Changed my mind. I'm gonna get this video posted, and part 2, I have lots and lots of cars, so I will I'll post the semi-trucks later on and get this video posted for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Next video I plan on opening some stuff up so you can see it out of the package. It'll be more like my normal videos, loaded with cars. So like, comment, subscribe for more, and be sure to check out the other videos. Have a good day.